Mixing.
Don't miss no bell.
That's what she said.
Duh.
Damn, are you a whore? Ooh.
I'm an Englishman in
Australia. Would you like to see my limp penis? I swear he's about that big and about that thick.
There are only two things I can't stand in this world. People who are intolerant of other people's cultures and the Dutch.
Yes, I can hear you, Clem Fandango.
What you're about to see is a matter of human record. Explain it? We cannot. Disprove it? We cannot. We simply invite you to explore with us the amazing world of the unknown. To take that one step beyond.
Ooh. Mixing.
Don't miss no bell.
Damn, are you a whore?
Right, guys, this is it. This is the finale. Oh, finale. There you go. Yeah, I'm excited. This is it. It's been fun, but this is the last one. Finally, I can actually do some different types of live streams. Right, this is the last 7 episodes of the series, the original series, and I'll pop in now and again just to let you know if there's any guest stars. Not as many as last time, as yesterday's, but there are some good ones, especially in the second episode, which is a great guest star in the second episode. And I have a brand new little clip thing to show, which I've been working on. You may have seen a version of it before if you were in one of my other live streams, but this is a new version, so I'm looking forward to that. So let's go. Let's get on with it. Finally, here we go. Here is the first episode.
Plants have a form of nervous system. They feel pain. Also, when they are ill, they run a temperature and have a pulse. They also have memories. We also know now that plants respond favorably to human encouragement and wither and die when they are bombarded by negative thoughts. There are plants that can poison, plants that can cure. And then there are plants that can cause very odd and unpredictable behavior in the human. Here on the campus of this great South American university grows one of the strangest plants of all. Strangest in its effect upon a particular human being. What happened here behind those vine-covered walls began and ended with this unique and curious bloom. It's called, and for good reason, a blood flower. There was a time when the mere act of picking this flower was a prelude to violence and death. And more, much more. Especially for Professor Gavin Carroll. Exchange professor from the United States. The year's 1936. He is here to teach a special summer seminar in the philosophy of political science. But because of this flower, it will be the professor who will learn much more about the hard facts of political science and the human spirit and life and death.
And passion and emotion? No, no, no. They are the enemies of rational action, the creators of violence. And violence, by its very nature, is the destroyer of reason. Without reasonable action, there can only be anarchy. Yes, Senorita Cavaliera?
Do I understand you correctly, Professor? You are saying that under any conditions, the will of the majority will eventually win out. And that what is natural, that is politically sound, will happen sooner or later without violence.
Precisely, senorita.
So we just sit by. We permit our dictators to get fat on the blood of their subjects. And we just wait for democracy to come to us. Now, is that your solution, Professor?
You are making my point, Senor Alcazan. As your blood pressure rises, your clarity diminishes.
You have been in our country just a few days. You have seen nothing. Or perhaps you were instructed to see nothing. No doubt our government chose you for this job very carefully. You do not wish to see the truth. But a blind man can see it. Now, we are called a republic. A republic. Now, if I stepped outside that door and so much as suggested that democracy is dead here, that our honored president is a vicious and a brutal dictator.
Please, please, Senor Alcazan. You may attack me personally all you wish, but while I am a guest of your government, I cannot in good conscience countenance this sort of talk in my classroom.
You are making my point, Professor. There are no peaceful, reasonable means left to us here. Now, when freedom of speech and thought are crushed, the only way is action. Forceful, violent action. Now, if I cannot speak freely even here, then it is a waste of time to remain.
I had heard that the Latin temperament was explosive, but Senor Alcazan is practically a one-man arsenal, all by himself.
In all of South America at that time, Professor Gavin Carroll was perhaps the most unlikely candidate for an act of violence. Was, at least until the moment when he first came in contact with the blood flower vine. But was it really the professor who was destined for violence? Or only his physical being? For at that moment, Gavin Carroll was unaware of what was happening to him. Unaware that he had become host to a sort of psychic parasite that would grow each hour in strength and power until he was a helpless pawn in its grasp.
Are you looking for something, senor?
The professor was unaware, but whoever or whatever had begun to take possession of him had a purpose and a plan all its own. That night, unwittingly, unconsciously, Professor Carroll was once again drawn to the bloodflower vine. And this time, the psychic force of that plant began to make its purpose felt. Deep in a psychic thrall, he went directly to a small nearby cemetery and to the grave of Luis Arturo Fuentes, a revolutionary who 6 years before had met violent death in an abortive revolution. And thus began the professor's downward plunge toward the destruction of everything he believed in.
You've come to honor my son's memory. I knew you would come someday. Now come with me. I've kept it hidden, waiting all these years. Now come.
Boy, who gave this to you? Professor Gavin Carroll, personal. Shall I open it? Excuse me. is the refuge of the weak and indecisive. The true believer fights for what he believes. Simon Alcazan. Our Senor Alcazan is a most stubborn young man. What is the significance of this flower in your country? Oh, you young people so love to dramatize things. Curious blossom. Well, perhaps I'll wear it in my buttonhole, and maybe someone will tell me what. Cuanto hace que estamos sin movernos, dejando que el tirano crezca. Él debe morir. Y únicamente luego ellos podrán recobrar su propio respeto o medida de gente. El presidente debe morir. El presidente debe morir. I think it best we cancel today's class.
We'll get you a doctor, Professor.
It will pass. Just dizziness, vertigo. It will pass. I'll just sit here for a while.
Professor. Better?
Yes? This happened yesterday. Twice, I think. Yes, twice. In the afternoon, and then at night. I felt drawn to that odd-looking vine. And then I guess I blacked out, as they say, for I don't know how long.
It is dangerous to talk about these things, even for an American.
What did I say?
In Spanish, about killing the presidente.
In Spanish?
And what you said about the government? So angry, so bitter. It is very dangerous. Simon did not absent himself from any kind of whim today, Professor. The secret police came to visit him last night. Fortunately, he was not there. But of course, he had to disappear. One of the students in this class must have reported him. If your words are reported to the authorities...
Well, I don't know how I could have said the things you said I did. I abhor killing and violence. Perhaps I'd better see a doctor. Perhaps I'd better.
Senor Carlos? Senor Professor, you must leave my house at once.
Why?
I may sympathize, perhaps even agree, but I cannot afford to indulge my emotions. Not that I admit I do agree, eh? Senor, you have no right to place me in such danger.
Senora Madrera, I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's no use, Professor. I have found it.
Found it? Found what, for heaven's sakes?
You think I am a stupid? Do you not know it's a crime punishable by death to possess firearms? And the same for those who harbor revolutionaries?
Revolutionaries? But the gun isn't mine. I don't know how it got here.
No one else has the key to your room, senor.
But I hate guns. I'm afraid of them.
Out. Out with it at once. And you too, Professor. I want no trouble like this in my house. No, no.
Senora.
Senor, tonight,
I beg your pardon.
all is in readiness. God be with you.
Estrita, Tomas. Jorge? Jorge, what's the matter with you? We're all a little bit jumpy tonight, eh? Jose? Ramon? How like a nervous girl you are, Alfredo. Hardly a wise selection for so important a job, which is why I will do it myself. Do what, Alfredo? What a poor actor you are. Who has a better chance of success? Jose? Ramon? Julio? Jorge? Any one of you will be recognized before you get within 50 yards of the palace. I see I have not convinced you that I am the one to do it properly. I wouldn't waste a bullet in this gun on any one of you.
This gun belongs to Luis Fuente. Who are you?
Now, I will enter the palace grounds through the east gate, where our good friend Emilio has been paid to look the other way. On the inside wall, 18 paces from the statue of our brave president, the mortar has been loosened from 42 bricks, and the bricks have been carefully and cleverly replaced by Bernardi, the gardener, our other good friend who did not need to be paid. I'll remove the bricks silently. The east door is unlocked, up to the second floor where our fearless leader spends his nights. I'll find him behind the double doors. Is that enough? Or shall I tell you into what portions of his fat body I'll pump bullets? Wait here. The good news will be all over the city in minutes.
Who is he? How did he learn of our plan?
Thank the saints you are all still here. I was afraid I'd be too late.
Too late?
They have learned of our plans.
How?
Emilio.
He went to them and they paid him more money than we.
Yes. Yes. The president will not be in his bedroom tonight. Instead, his special police will be awaiting in an ambush there, waiting to cut down whoever opens that door.
are you? What do you want?
I don't understand.
Understand. Well, 6 years before Professor Carroll came here, young Luis Fuentes tried to assassinate the dictator and failed. He was stood right here and executed. His blood seeped into the earth, and this vine grew. It became a symbol, and the dictator had it cut down and rooted out. But it sprang back to life again and again and flourished, just as freedom has flourished here ever since the death of the dictator. Now, these specialists in the field of psychic phenomena would tell you that the professor was possessed by the spirit of Fuentes. And although possession is only a word for a still unproven theory, it's a fascinating concept, isn't it?
There are only two things I can't stand in this world. People who are intolerant of other people's cultures and the Dutch.
Okay, guys, this next one, this is a big one. This is the one starring the absolute legend Christopher Lee, Sir Christopher Lee. Obviously, star of Hammer, Lord of the Rings, and Bond. We had lots of Bond people last night. Not only was he the big bad in a Bond film, but he was also the cousin of Ian Fleming. So, big Bond connection there. The visual quality is not great on this one, but it's still pretty good. And great to see him on there, so I hope you enjoy this one. Okay, well, apparently there's some sound issues on that one, so I'm just going to jump ahead and I'm going to try and re-download that one. Sorry about that. Here's the next one.
I thought you boys were going out.
Oh, well, we just wanted to try this first, Father.
Oh, what on earth is it?
A strobe light. We had one demonstrated to us at the hospital last week, and they let me borrow this for a couple of days.
But you're going to blind Lionel.
Oh, no, it's perfectly harmless. You see, you shine this light in someone's eyes and set it flashing at different frequencies. For some reason, this affects the nerve endings on the brain. You sort of go off into another world. You have all kinds of illusions and hallucinations. Well, some only see patterns and colors, but some see images. All sorts of things have happened to people, and nobody can understand why.
Well, be careful. Remember, you're not a doctor yet, Tony.
A strobe light. Didn't look like a very impressive gadget, did it? At first, it was merely used by photographers. Until, as the young man said, someone discovered that it affected the nerve endings of the brain. And all sorts of things happened. The human brain is the ultimate X, the supreme question mark. And whoever tampers with the brain does so at his own risk.
Ah, come along in. Nice to see you. Here, let me show you where to put your coat. Now, not to worry.
Jim and Mary Lowe. Late arrivals at a cocktail party given by Jim's employer, industrialist Richard Hudson. Jim and Mary Lowe, at the dead end of a marriage. The last chapter of their melancholy relationship should have been quite predictable. Except that it wasn't quite the last chapter.
Well, for once, Mary, you'll be with Jim, able to keep an eye on him.
Oh, I shan't be there all the time. If the contract comes off, well, Jim will have to stay and organize things at the factory. I shall come home.
Well, remember, I'm relying on you to put in a little work on Signor Bacci.
I?
Yes. Why, you didn't think that I was asking you to go to Milan just for the trip, did you? No. No, I want Bacci to sign that contract. He's a family man. This calls for teamwork.
Teamwork?
If we can come out next year with an exclusive line of Bacci furniture, we shall have the market in our laps. Oh, before I forget,
Hello,
there are a lot of addresses.
Hello, Stella. Your son has just been telling me about this curious lamp.
Oh, well, don't encourage him, for heaven's sake. Now, when you've seen enough, come and join the others.
Pretty dress?
Oh, by the way, this'll be your farewell party, won't it?
Well, yes.
Yes, I heard that you were leaving on Wednesday. Seemed a bit soon for the Italian collection. Still, you're the fashion buyer. You've never been wrong yet.
I didn't know you were going to be in Italy.
Stella's going to Rome, Mary. That's a long way from Milan.
John, I shall be very busy.
I see. And speaking of Milan, I shall be keeping my fingers crossed for both of you.
I'm sure.
I have the feeling that Mary is not quite as blind as we think.
Don't be silly.
It's unbelievable. It's not like seeing things at all. It's, the pictures exploding on the mind. Such peace of mind.
Would you like to try, Mrs. Lowe?
What?
It's all Lionel says it is.
Nothing matters? Peace of mind?
It's incredible.
Mary,
But don't you want me to have peace of mind, Jim?
Well, would you like to try it, Mrs. Lamb?
Why not?
Let me take your things. Now, keep your eyes on the light and tell me whether you want it to go quicker or slow. Now, I should pull your chair in a little. And feel the light on your eyes.
Everyone's floating. All the colors. There's the images. It's a house. Like a villa. It's a house. Strange. Ugly. Cold inside. It's very strange, empty. Oh, noise. It's pounding. There's someone there. Nothing like this. Nothing happened. Oh, just get me out of here, please. Take me out.
I'm sorry, I forgot my key. George, something to read on the plane tomorrow. I'm afraid I have to go out and see Batchy tonight. I hardly believe we finally pulled it off.
We?
Well, you deserve some of the credit, Mary.
Is anything really any different?
I know you've made a great effort these past 2 weeks.
An effort? There always has to be an effort.
Why not let's leave it at that?
Jim, you know, I heard it again today. The same knocking, the same panic, just as it was at the Hudson's. Only this time it seemed to be in the room.
Oh, now, Mary.
No, I just can't get out of my head the idea that what I saw the other night was actually happening, or was going to happen. That somewhere there is a lift with somebody in it. I know it. Jim, let me stay here with you. I don't want to go back to London.
Now, we've been over all that before. What on earth would you do? Just sit around here in the hotel? I'd have to be at the factory all day. I'll be working late. You know, quite honestly, I think you ought to go and talk to Dr. Sullivan.
I know you do. Hello?
For a moment, I thought I got the wrong bar. It's wonderful to hear your voice. Is it all right? Can you talk? Oh, marvelous. If she's going tomorrow, that means we'll have 3 whole weeks. Oh, bless you. Brilliant man.
Mary! thought you'd be asleep by now.
I couldn't sleep. Look. It's the villa. The one I saw the other night. And it's got a lift. It really does exist.
Oh, Mary.
I tell you, it's the same.
There's no villa, there's no lift. It's all in your imagination.
Oh, Jim, why won't you believe me? This has happened to hundreds of people. People have visions.
Mary.
Look, just supposing there were someone trapped there. And I was the only one who knew about it.
There are thousands of villas in Italy. Lots of them look exactly the same. You find one with a lift, your imagination does the rest.
No, no. Oh, Jim, why won't you understand?
Mary, the moment you get back to London, I want you to promise me to go and see Dr. Sullivan.
Where have you been?
Seen Abachi, of course.
Liar. Since when did Signor Bacci start using Stella's perfume? Stella's in Milan. Is Stella in Milan?
Yes. Mary, I'm sorry. There's so many things that ought to be said. I think we ought to start thinking about a divorce. Naturally, I'll give you everything you ask for.
But I mustn't play at being sick. That's cheating.
Mary, you are sick.
Yes, I am sick. I'm sick of selfishness. I'm sick of dishonesty. I'm sick of lies. I'm sick of living in the dark.
Mary, don't you understand? It's you that's caught in that lift. It's you that's trapped between floors. You must accept that. You must. Look, I can't help you. You can't help yourself. This is something for a doctor. Mary.
Don't touch me. Well? Is it signed?
Oh, yes.
And Mary? She has gone home. She has gone back to London.
Yes, it's all finished. I've asked her for a divorce, and I'm not going back to her.
Well?
I only hope she's not going to do something stupid. Oh, the way she's been acting lately, I don't know. There was a moment last night when I thought she really had gone out of her mind.
Now, Signora, I will take you up to the second floor. The view from the bedroom is really something to see. Not very beautiful, is it? But practical. It was put in by the last owner. He was an invalid.
Couldn't we use the stairs?
One moment, Signora. I think it may be the fuse. This lift got stuck the last time I was here, too. Ah, yes. Yes, only 2 people a year come to this house. You're the first client in 9 months. You see, I'm being perfectly honest. I would be glad to get the house off my books.
Here you are, Signora. The Lake Como. You can see almost the whole of the Bergamo Alps. The view from this tower alone is worth the cost of the villa. Now, would you like to see the other rooms?
Oh, no, it's getting rather late. I'd like to talk it over with my husband.
Of course.
Do you mind if we go downstairs? It's silly, I know, but I'm rather frightened.
Oh, but Signora, the lift is perfectly safe.
So I'd rather...
Just as you wish.
Come in. This is Mr. Lowe, room 257. Didn't my wife check out this morning? She was supposed to catch the 9 o'clock plane to London.
Yes, I can hear you, Clem
Did you leave a
Fandango.
message for me? Thank you.
Excuse me, Signor. I got a taxi for the Signora this morning.
But she can't have gone to the airport. Her baggage is still here.
Oh, no, Signor. I hear her tell the driver via Garibaldi.
Thank you.
Oh, grazie, Signor. Grazie.
Mary! Mary! Mary!
Signor Lowe has been inquiring for you, Signora. You missed your plane, Signora?
Yes.
You want a taxi to the airport, Signora?
No, not the airport.
Signora, you all right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
When Mary Lowe gets back to London, she will have a complete nervous breakdown. She'll be in a hospital bed for many weeks, and the doctors will be able to make no sense whatsoever of the garbled story she'll tell them again and again. The disappearance of her husband will be kept from her. For 6 months, the mystery of the whereabouts of Jim Lowe will remain a mystery. Until one day, the agent, Bertolini, will take a prospective client to the Villa Orlando and discover, to his embarrassment, that once more, the lift is out of...
Right, well, I've just downloaded a couple of episodes of The Sorcerer, the one we couldn't hear. I haven't checked them, so the audio is probably crap, but at least we'll be able to hear it. So let's try this one first. Tell me if you can hear it.
Overlieutenant Reitlinger, how may you?
Come in, Reitlinger, come in. Findings of the Court of Inquiry convened by order of the Commander, 18th Military District on February 3rd, 1915. The Court finds that there are no grounds for bringing criminal charges against Oberleutnant Wilhelm Reitlinger.
I'm guilty, Herr President.
It is the decision of this court that you are to be granted a month's leave, at the end of which time you will return to duty with your unit.
I protest. I'm guilty. I demand a trial. Am I never to be punished for what I've done?
Not unless I charge you with insubordination. You already have a bad enough record. You were posted away from your regiment because you were thought to be difficult, troublesome, and temperamentally unstable. As an officer, you have been a complete and utter failure. Your conduct before this court a disgrace. You are dismissed, Oberleutnant. This court is closed. You can take my word for it, Doctor. He's as mad as a hatter.
But that's the extraordinary thing. He isn't.
Look, either he's mad or he did commit the crime. And we all know perfectly he wasn't there when it happened. One has to be logical. 2 and 2 always make 4.
What's the matter with these men? Are they sick? They spent the whole morning just putting up 1, 2, 3 telegraph poles. It won't do. We are 5 days behind schedule already. This work has got to be done. I want to be ahead of schedule. Is that clear? Ahead. I'm going back to the farmhouse. Have the wagon sent round.
Your Herr,
Open up! Open this door!
Good evening.
23rd Signals Unit. This is Oberleutnant Reitlinger. He wishes to talk with you.
You own this land?
You own this land?
Yes?
Now, we should be laying a wire here tomorrow. The work will take 2 or 3 days. We should be putting up a field kitchen in the yard out there, and you will be expected to provide any facilities we require.
You are the ones who are putting up the poles. What are they for?
They're for a telephone wire.
So that Army Group headquarters can talk with Freiburg and Berlin.
Talk to Berlin.
Look, I haven't got all evening. The regulations require that you sign this paper. If any damage is done to your land, you can apply to the military authorities.
I don't know. Poles across my land. Voices talking to Berlin. It will frighten the animals.
You won't hear any voices. Now, sign this paper. Make your mark, whatever it is you do.
You had better come back tomorrow. I have to talk to the others.
Aren't you alone here?
No. The other animals.
What did you say?
My animals.
An entire army group is waiting for his telephone wire, and you wish to consult your cows? Perhaps you have not noticed that we are at war.
I have noticed. It is a hideous thing, war.
It is a glorious thing, and it is your patriotic duty to assist the armed forces. Do I have to remind you of that?
No, you do not. I've thought very much about the war. Sometimes when I sit here at night alone, I listen. I hear the death cries of millions of men. So much disaster. Some nights it is so bad I can hardly bear it. And a great heaviness hangs in the air. Destiny is not going to favor your arms.
So now we are going to lose the war.
I could have you arrested for that kind of talk. Are you aware of that?
Yes. But I can't help knowing what I know. I can't help seeing what I see, my friend.
Herr Oberleutnant, show a little respect.
Indulging in defeatist talk, interfering with the military in the pursuit of their duties.
But we are going to lay that wire. And you will kindly sign this.
You are a much troubled man, Herr Lieutenant. Why? Is it so that these voices can reach Berlin? Or do you have another reason? Some more important reason, some reason closer to your heart? You drive yourself hard. You are troubled, perhaps, with good cause.
Raylord. Raylord!
Yes, Sir Oberleutnant?
He's got that letter out again. He must have read it 100 times already. I wonder who she is. Is she very pretty?
You want me to forget your friends?
They're drinking a lot tonight.
It's none of your business. Anyway, what does it matter? Another village, another tavern, another kilometer of wire. It's all right for you. It's your job. I'm only here to see that work is finished in time. Hey, you.
You! Here! Herr Oberleutnant?
Tell me something. Man we met today, farmer who lives at the head of the valley. You know him?
Which farmer, Herr Oberleutnant?
One who talks to his animals.
Oh, yes, Herr Oberleutnant. We all know him. Klaus Karnak.
Hey. Oh, come back. What's the matter with you? You're frightened.
No.
Yes. You're frightened. Why?
Others are frightened, Herr Oberleutnant. Simple people, you know. They say he can set a neighbor's house on fire just with a thought. The trees talk to him. He can read the future, see things that are happening a long way away.
And you believe that?
If I may give my advice, Herr Oberleutnant, have nothing to do with this man. He is dangerous.
If a farmer talks to his animals, I am not interested. Only if the animals talk back. Huh? Where are you going?
One of you stupid peasants. What is it you're supposed to be able to do, anyway? What is this great secret of yours? You can see into the future, is that it?
I can see things.
You know, you rather impressed me this evening. You were right about something. There is another reason. It has nothing to do with telephone wires.
A letter. It says nothing. And everything.
I love her.
You have good reason to worry. What
What can you see? Tell me. Tell me. Why don't you go and see for yourself? That's impossible. Nothing is impossible. You can go in less time than it takes to think about it.
You farmer didn't come here to be made a fool of. You just, well, you made a wild guess. You were right, as it happens, but you can't fool me.
You can go.
What are you doing?
You can go.
What are you doing?
Just one more step. One more step.
Liebling, I'm Johann.
Oh, I'm sorry. Too much wine. War. War is everybody saying goodbye, isn't it? A railway station.
Speaking of railway stations, the 71st Grenadiers are leaving also. I expect I shall see you there.
How dare you sneak in here and spy on me? You've been hiding. And you're drunk. You were coming to Berlin, you should have told me. Well, don't look like that. This is typical of you. I never knew such a man for making himself ridiculous. Well, let's have a drink. Celebrate your homecoming. It would be nice, wouldn't it? Aren't you going to say anything? Berlin has changed. Everything's different now.
Where's your mother?
She doesn't come up here anymore. I lead my own life. There's such a feeling of enthusiasm, of excitement. Everybody going mad. You couldn't possibly understand.
But I do understand. I understand very well. You adopted the 71st Grenadiers.
I just ran out of the last Grenadier. Isn't it a pity? Wilhelm, my letter. It was perfectly clear.
Yes, perfectly clear.
What a extraordinary character you are. How did you get away from your telephone pole? I'm sorry, Wilhelm. But you're so unfortunate. Things seem to happen to you that could never happen to anybody else.
That officer who left just now. Not in love with him, are you?
I'm in love with all of you. Does that shock you? They are going to the front, to fight, to do great and wonderful things for me. What have you ever done for me?
That's what she said.
I don't like being taken for granted. I am not your property, and I resent being preached to and spied on. I may have said I was in love with you. Perhaps at the time I even thought I was. Absurd as it seems. You know, There is something rather absurd about you, villain. There always has been. Your behavior tonight would have been absolutely infuriating if it weren't so comical.
I don't understand. What has happened? Should I make it ready?
You hypnotized me. Yes, that's what you did. You hypnotized me. I've heard about that sort of thing. So that was your secret.
I did nothing. I only helped you to go where you wanted.
You're fake. You're an extremely clever one, but you're fake. And I must say I'm extremely glad that you are, because you gave me one of the worst frights I've ever had in my life. But that was your idea, wasn't it? Lights. Something to do with lamps shining into people's eyes. You must show me how you do it one of these days. Meanwhile, I congratulate you.
Life has more reason to worry.
Helen! Helen! Helen, wake up! Helen, please wake up!
What time is it?
It's nearly 6.
As late as that? Has the working party left yet?
Willem,
What's the matter with you?
there's someone outside to see you. A sergeant from the military police. You must go with him to Mulheim right away.
What you talking about?
Listen, you have a girl in Berlin. Elsa Bruck.
Yes.
She's dead. The sergeant wanted me to tell you. Murdered, they think. Last night there was a shooting.
Shooting? Shooting?
I'm sorry, I know how you must feel shocked. If there's any way I can help.
No. No, thank you. Please go away. There should be 9. There should be 9. There should be 9.
Herr Major, it was I who fired that shot. Fräulein Bock said so herself. She said it was me. You heard the police testimony.
Stand to attention, Oberleutnant. You have already wasted enough of our time. For 3 days, we've had to sit and listen to this hysterical nonsense. You could not possibly be one place one moment and 800 kilometers away the next moment. Why you insist on such madness is beyond me. But then your conduct throughout has been disgraceful and totally unbefitting to an officer. The facts of the case are crystal clear. Crystal clear, Oberleutnant. There's absolutely no possibility of our having made a mistake. What is less clear is how you ever managed to hold a commission in a fighting regiment. It would seem that the army can be wrong sometimes. I doubt if it's any use my appealing to your sense of shame. I hesitate to advise you. Though it would seem there's only one course open for a man in your position. That you attempt to retrieve your honor by any means that might suggest themselves to you.
Will I never be punished for what I've done? The bullet that matched this gun, my gun, what Elsa said herself. Can't I get anyone to believe me?
You were seen half an hour before the shooting by your own man. And Berlin is 800 kilometers away. And yet, as a doctor, I often have to say, I don't know. You see, when the pieces of the puzzle don't fit, we begin by getting angry, and then we throw the puzzle away and pretend it doesn't exist. What did you expect? You tell us some wild tale about a sorcerer, a man who has anyway denied all knowledge of the affair.
He was lying, Doctor. Or I am insane. One of the two.
Your file at the hospital has been marked not yet diagnosed, which is our way of avoiding the issue. With the best will in the world, we could do no more.
You don't really know how to tell me what you're thinking about, do you?
I'm a man of science. I can only say, I don't know.
But I'm not insane. I killed her.
This they will believe. And they did. Oberleutnant Wilhelm Reitlinger was executed for the murder of the farmer Klaus Karnick on March the 8th, 1915. The records of this amazing case were discovered among the files of the German War Ministry. And somewhere, moldering with age to be sure, but somewhere, is a hospital file labeled Wilhelm Reitlinger, not yet diagnosed. A question waiting to be answered.
Right, okay, this next episode is set in London again. It's not the best visual quality, but the interesting thing about this episode, and I've just noticed in the credits for that last episode as well, it was co-written by Martin Benson, who you saw playing the Welsh vicar in the episode last night, who also starred in Goldfinger and The Omen. So, here we go. This one is called Midnight.
I worked as a clerk during the day, but at night I wrote. Here alone in my room, I fashioned a world of my own. I've had nothing published yet, but I'm a writer just the same. filling page after page with my dreams. It's a foggy, damp night. A night fit for the thoughts of a dreamer.
Oh, I beg your pardon. I'm terribly sorry.
Oh, it was my fault. I wasn't looking where I was going.
It's very dark. I was watching the river.
Yes, the river. It's so beautiful and fascinating. At night, it's black and sinuous like a snake.
Yes. Yes, at night it is like a snake.
I often come down here to look at the river.
My name's Ralph Terrence.
Why did you come here tonight?
I don't know, really. I was writing, and suddenly I felt like I wanted to go out. To come here.
Oh, you write. You create.
Well, I try. Of course, there's so much to know, so much to feel and experience. I'm only learning. We live in chaos and confusion, and beyond that lies the vast unknown of heaven.
Or hell.
What?
Yes, there are a great many things to know. To learn about life, one must live hard and die hard.
What good is knowledge after death?
I have died many times.
Yes. This man dies many times while he lives.
Come, sit down. I like to talk to you.
Bench is damp. Here.
No, I find the cold stone pleasant. The night, the moving black of the river, the cold stone. They please me. I'm what?
You're very beautiful.
It's the dim light.
No, it's your eyes. There's the darkness of the past in them. Mystery and beauty. Yes, beauty. The violent beauty that belongs to another time, another world.
You see that in my eyes?
Yes. Oh, how shall I say it?
What do you see in my eyes?
The world as it is, and as it was. And love.
As it is, and as it was. Always.
Helen of Troy. The goddess Diane.
You see all that in my eyes?
Yes. I'm afraid I'm using writer's language.
No. It's a lover's language.
A night fit for the thoughts of a dreamer. Yes, I felt that I had met a dream. What are the complicated and mysterious paths of love? What strange and obscure chemistry takes place in the human heart when two young people meet? I was in love. I met her the next night, too, but somehow in my beguiled state, I hadn't even found out her name. Each night at midnight when she appeared on the bridge, when Big Ben struck 12, and as the weeks passed, I found the questions in my mind were clamoring for answers. I knew her name now.
Lilith.
Yes, Lilith. Strange syllables from far away, deep in the wells of the past. Who was she? Where did she go when she said goodbye? The only thing I knew for a certainty was my complete dependence on her love.
Darling, I was afraid you wouldn't come.
I'm here.
But why so late? Why did you wait until midnight?
A man who loves a woman wants to ask only one question.
Do you love me?
Do I?
Oh, Ralph, now look what you've done.
Darling, I'm terribly sorry.
It was old and worn. Should have been thrown away long ago.
It was a very pretty skirt. At least when you wore it, it was.
Well, it was wearable, and one of the few I had.
I wish I could buy you a new dress. The most beautiful dress in all of London. Dozens of new dresses.
But you can't do that, can you? Not on the pittance you earn as a clerk. Don't forget me.
No, I can't buy you a new dress. Perhaps I could sell a poem.
You know better than that, Ralph. Everything you've written has been turned down 100 times.
Sure. You're right. Darling, there's so many things I want to buy you. Dresses, jewels, hats.
Oh, don't worry, darling. Come. Sit down. Oh, don't get so excited. There are ways of getting money. Lots of ways.
I thought maybe you wouldn't come tonight.
Have I ever failed to meet you?
You never failed to meet me here right at midnight.
Do you have it?
It's in my pocket. It's there and loaded. Only I don't know whether I have the courage to use it.
I shall be your courage. Come.
Shoot some more roast beef, darling. Enough there for an army.
I couldn't eat another bite. But I could drink some more wine. Fill my glass, darling.
Fill your glass? All I've been doing is filling your glass.
Well, I'm thirsty. But I'll fill it. And I'll fill yours, too.
I don't want any more to drink. I want to write.
I think I'll try on my new dresses, darling. Would you like to see them?
Sure. Put them all on.
Ralph? How do I look?
Darling, it's a miracle what you do to a dress.
Come and put your arms around me.
And to think we made the money for that dress in only 5 minutes' work.
Are you feeling sorry for yourself again?
Now, why should I? I'm very lucky. I have a wonderful girl, lots of money, new clothes. Why should I feel sorry for myself?
If you're going to act this way, Ralph, I'll leave you.
No, you can't leave me, Lilith. You mustn't. I love you too much for that.
Remember that, darling, when you start thinking. Your conscience begins to bother you. Stop shaking.
I've killed a man.
There are a lot of things more difficult to do than kill.
I've killed him and he meant no harm to me.
If you hadn't shot him, we would have been caught.
See his eyes just as my bullet hit him.
He deserved to die. Look at all the money he was carrying.
I don't want it. You can take it all.
Darling, you're so generous. I know just what I'm going to buy. I must go. Good night.
Wait, you can't leave me now.
I must. Good night.
Look.
Look.
And so the noose tightens. I'm a murderer. The police know what I've done in the past few weeks. What of Lilith? What of my love for her? Yes, love is very close to hate, and I'm learning to hate now. Since I met her on the bridge that night, my life has been slowly turning to brutality and violence. I've become a thief, a murderer. Who is Lilith? Where does she come from? I still don't know where she lives. She only comes to me at night, and with the dawn she leaves me.
Leave me alone. Go back to the darkness where you belong.
Yes, the seed of hatred is in me now in full evil blossom. I would even kill now to get rid of Lilith.
Well, my darling, did you fall asleep and forget the time?
Yes. Yes, that's it. I fell asleep. Lilith, I could...
And the gun?
I thought it might be the police.
The police will never find us.
Lilith, I want to get away to France anywhere. I don't want to go out again at night with a gun.
The police will never find us if you follow me.
We could go to France, forget...
To France? Forget?
Yes.
No. You'll never forget me. Never.
I will. I will, you see! I love you more than I could say.
Do you? Here. Take the gun. We must go out one more time. Don't worry. I'll be beside you.
The clock. That's the trouble. Big Ben. She never comes until Big Ben strikes midnight. I've got to stop her. To keep her away from me. Not back to the darkness where she belongs. She can't come if Big Ben doesn't strike midnight. I know that now.
So I made a plan born of a sick and tortured mind, twisted with misery and hatred. I left my room that afternoon and entered the House of Parliament with other visitors. But when I had the opportunity, I hid in a charwoman's closet among the brooms and mops.
This time I'll stop her. Big Ben won't strike midnight tonight. She'll never appear again.
Yes, if I can stop the clock, Lilith won't appear. She will be stopped somewhere between darkness and light, to dissolve into a mist of evil that will hover forever in timeless space. Only in that way will I find release and peace.
Beg your pardon. Well, good evening.
Good evening to you.
Okay, a quick break now, but don't go anywhere because this is a little thing I've devised today, actually. But you may have seen a version of this before, but this is a tribute to our wonderful paranormal debunking community. And especially, you know, going out to the people who've kept me company on these live streams over the weeks. As you know, our community is very caring, but also it knows it can take the piss as well. So in this, in that line, I hope you'll enjoy this. The paranormal debunking community is great. It's friendly, supportive, and loving. And the debunkers try their best to expose the fake channels and educate their slightly gullible fans. And of course we have the genuine, real paranormal investigators. So let's give a shout out to those debunkers we love. Crow, Beardo, Side-Eye Guy,
I'm an Englishman in
Australia,
I'd like to welcome the pommy bastard to God's own earth.
and last but not least, the world of Mr. Grey.
Would you like to see my limp penis?
I swear he's about that big and about that thick.
Come along, miss. We're just about ready for you.
What will they do to me?
Do? Why, nothing, my dear. You just tell them the truth, that's all. You just tell them the truth, that's all. Them being a coroner's jury assembled in this fine old house. But will they possibly believe the truth? This rarity of psychic phenomena doesn't even have a name. For mind over matter does not even begin to explain what happened in this house. Can the human mind create that which is not? But let's begin at the beginning. On the day Pamela first met Miss Cartwright.
I hadn't realized she was so pretty.
Oh, my, oh, my, oh, my. I was that shocked when I saw your car in the front. Wasn't it Wednesday, you said, Mr. Hill?
Tuesday, Mrs. Murphy. Tuesday at 2.
Tuesday, Pam. Tuesday. Isn't that shameful? We went to the circus. We had such a marvellous time. And you've been sitting here waiting. Oh, I'm sorry.
But you mustn't be sorry, Mrs. Murphy. We had such a wonderful time. Best of all, I liked the tiger. He was such a fierce tiger, with great yellow eyes. And his name was Ramu. Everybody was afraid of Ramu, except the clown. He was Ramu's friend. But if anybody else came close, if they looked as if they might hurt the clown, what a fierce roar the tiger would make. And he'd show his great huge teeth. He protected the clown like...
So you are Miss Pamela?
Pamela, Mrs. Murphy, this is Miss Cartwright. Your father's engaged Miss Cartwright to look after you.
She's not as young as Miss Grace was, is she?
Now, Pam, that's not nice.
Well, she isn't. I mean, it's not her fault.
Pamela?
Oh, it doesn't matter. Children have no inhibitions. Well, I won't run off and leave you. Like Miss Grace, will I leave you all alone?
But I'm not alone. I have Mrs. Murphy. She loves me. She bought me this tiger with her own money. She knows magic and how to cast spells and how to bring people to life that are dead. Like her dog Charlie, who ran away 5 years ago. He may not be dead at all.
Pam, that's silly talk.
How very remarkable.
It's true. She told me.
Hush, Pam. You mustn't tell her all our secrets.
Miss Cartwright will, of course, be in complete charge, just as Miss Graves was.
Of course.
Keeping the account books, paying your salary and the gardener's, etc., etc. But mostly tutoring the child.
Did he say when he'd be coming back at all? For a bit of a visit, I mean.
No, but it shouldn't be too long now. He mentions you in every letter. He's most interested in your welfare. That's why we engaged Miss Cartwright.
When he does come to visit us, he will be so delighted in Miss Pamela's progress in French and etiquette and all sorts of things.
I trust so.
We don't want to disappoint your father, do we, Miss Pamela? You must be so proud of him. Such an important man. Think of all the little girls who only have dull, ordinary daddies.
Oh, it's because she's missing her father. He really ought to come and see her more often. Well, if you'll excuse me, I'll go to her.
Well, I hope, Miss Cartwright, that everything will turn out satisfactorily. She's a difficult child, but...
Well, don't you worry about a thing, Mr. Hildebrand.
I know you are. But it was a thoughtless thing to say. Everybody wants to be young. Oh, and what did you think about me? A daft old woman. Knows magic and casts spells.
I said that to scare her, like she scares me.
Pam.
She does. She's got scary eyes.
She was very pleasant to you.
Her eyes weren't. Besides, you did say you could do magic.
I never said any such thing.
How many times did you tell me that you could bring back Mr. Murphy, your husband, and your dog Charlie, just by wanting to?
That's different. That's for me. That's in my own mind.
You said you could see Mr. Murphy smoking his pipe and Charlie scratching fleas. As clear as you see anything.
That's not magic. That's just, well, believing. You wish, and you wish, and you wish. You say, John, you're here, in your special chair, and you're looking at me, and you're smiling. And if you wish hard enough, he's there. He is.
Well, it doesn't work for me. So if it works for you, it must be magic. I don't care if he isn't good. I don't care at all.
Oh, honey, he can't help being away. It's his work.
Will you come with me, Mrs. Murphy?
When I'd help Pam change her dress.
Now.
Don't you worry, darling. Just you keep wishing. Oh, this room's not heated properly. It hasn't been used for 4 years. Not since Madam died. Is it my help you want with the clothes, Miss Cartwright?
Don't touch my clothes. I don't allow anyone to touch my clothes. I had them made specially for me, at great expense. The designer made clothes for many members of the nobility. I don't see why I shouldn't use this room. It's not all that grand. When I was a child, we had a house far lovelier than this. My mother's bedroom would have put this one to shame. Had a crystal chandelier, imported from abroad. Do you think I've always been in the service of others? Well now, Mrs. Murphy, I understand that you have been paid £4.10 a week.
That's right, ma'am.
The extra 10 shillings is for your taxi into town.
But I'm not paid till Saturday, ma'am.
Oh, now, come, Mrs. Murphy, after what I've seen this evening, the way you handle the child, and that ridiculous exhibition in front of the solicitor, well, you can't be surprised that I'm dismissing you.
What?
You're obviously a bad influence on the child, as well as a person who does not know how to keep her place.
I'm terribly sorry about what I said. Oh, I know I shouldn't have spoken the way I did, but I was that concerned about Pam.
I'm sure Miss Pamela and I will manage very well.
You're more like mother and daughter. I've been with her since she was 3.
I've had that feeling once or twice myself. It's a nice feeling, isn't it?
Please.
Do you think you'd better order your taxi, Mrs. Murphy?
Oh, please, Miss Cartwright.
Your taxi, Mrs. Murphy.
Pamela didn't mean what she said. Oh, she's terribly overexcited.
No, Mrs. Murphy. Don't you do it.
Pamela, darling, you mustn't speak like that. Now, there's my good little girl.
She's my friend. She loves me. She's not going away.
Would you connect me with the taxi company, please?
Don't you dare!
Would you send a taxi to the Weldon's house, please? Straight away.
Mrs. Murphy, don't let her. Don't let her.
Hadn't you better get on with your packing, Mrs. Murphy? You're not a nice little girl at all, are you, Miss Pamela? Well, never mind. I've dealt with nasty little girls before this. Do you know what we're going to do? We're going to see if we can find a little room in this big house. And we're going to call it the punishment room. And when you're nasty, you can go to that little room and you can stay there until you're a good girl again. I always have a punishment room for my nasty little girls. I find it works wonders. I never have to hit them, or scold them, or anything like that. Now, shall we come and see what we can find in this big house? Oh, this looks very nice. Yes, this will make an excellent punishment room. Not too long the first time. You don't know my methods. I must be fair. And we must do something about that horrid thing. No! You never know where they've been. They pick up all sorts of germs.
She didn't tell me how to do it. How'd you do it? How'd you make Mr. Murphy and your dog Charlie real? You're here. I can see you in the dark. You're here. I can see your eyes in the dark. You're here. You're here.
I'm positive of that. They weren't here yesterday, Mum. I know that. I saw them when I come in just now, and I was that shocked. But it looks as though someone's been scraping their feet. But you wouldn't get scratches like that from someone scraping their feet, would you? But what else could it be?
Miss Pamela. What do you know about this?
Looks like an animal did that. A great scratching animal.
You run along. Get on with your French.
I bet a tiger would make marks like that.
Oh, that one's got a lovely imagination, isn't she? You don't have cats around, do you? What? I'm very sensitive to cats. Allergic is what they call it. I do feel a bit off my best. I suppose it's just the weather.
I'm sure. Now, we'll start from the beginning again. The day is cold.
The day is cold. Les soirs are...
How many times have I to tell you that soir is night?
I'm sorry.
You're not sorry at all.
I forget.
You forget on purpose. And leave that all upstairs and concentrate on your lessons.
You better stop being so mean to me. It might have been a tiger. Les soirs are...
Who found it like this?
Me, when I come to work this morning. Oh, I thought my heart would stop.
And you heard no commotion during the night?
No, not a thing.
I did. But you'll be cross if I say.
Say what? What are you talking about? Why should I be cross?
What did you hear?
Can I tell him?
Oh, she'll say anything. The child's a pathological liar. Ask the cleaning woman.
What did you hear?
Can I?
You can tell him anything that comes into your little mind.
It was a growl of an animal. It was a huge animal. Like a giant cat or a tiger.
Tiger?
I did warn you, Constable.
Wild and fierce and dangerous. Like it was hungry and mad.
I see. Well, thank you very much.
It's true.
Come on, you better go outside.
It's true, I heard it.
Oh, Ethel, start clearing up the mess, will you?
She's got quite an active imagination, hasn't she?
Too active, I'm afraid. Next time I write to her father, I shall have to tell him one or two things.
There is a cat in the house. I don't say it's a tiger, and I don't say it's huge and fierce. But I'm sensitive to cats, and I know when there's a cat around, all right. And there's one round here someplace.
Oh, no. Why are you so awkward? Do it again. No. That's worse. And again. Again?
I've been doing it 1,000 times. My legs hurt.
Well, go on doing it until you get it right. I suppose you think you're too grand to curtsy to someone like me. But you're not, you know. You're quite common. Oh. You...
Come here! There is a tiger in the house! Don't tell me there isn't something moving around the house. Look at this chair. Look at these long yellow hairs. Where do you suppose they come from? Some sweet little kitten? Not likely. Look at these. And the scratches on the wall. And the provision shed all torn to pieces. Oh, I've been feeling the first day I come through that front door. Don't you tell me. The child is right, but there's a monster of some kind in this house. I'm packing in right now. Catching the first bus to home in safety. A blinking wild beast roaming about loose. If you had any sense of responsibility, you'd take that poor child away from here before something terrible happens. You can send what's due to me to the agency.
If there is a tiger.
If? Well, there isn't any doubt about it, surely.
Well, it won't hurt you or me if you stop being so mean to me.
Tell me some more about the tiger. What's it look like?
Well, it's big, like Ruma at the circus.
And judging by the hairs, quite yellow.
Yes, like marmalade, with the fiercest yellow eyes. But it can be quite gentle, too.
Well, how did it come to be here? Did it escape from the circus?
No, I wished it.
Clever of you. You wished it. Where is it?
Well, he sleeps during the day. I don't know where he hides.
I mean your doll.
Which doll?
The one with the long yellow hair.
I don't know.
You're lying again, Miss Pamela.
I'm not.
Where is that doll?
I don't know. Didn't care for it anyhow.
Tell me where the doll is.
I don't know.
Where is the doll?
I don't know.
What happened to its long yellow hair, Miss Pamela?
I almost did it. I almost made a tiger.
You're quite insane. Did you know that? Little girls can go insane, you know. Not just adults. Well, it's too late to telephone him now, but first thing tomorrow morning we are going to telephone that solicitor and you are going to tell him everything you've done. Do you understand that? Every last little thing. And let him tell that to your father.
I'm sorry about everything, Miss Cartwright. Really, I am. Please don't punish me this time.
I think I might go to the cinema this evening. I might even dine in town. That means you will be all alone in this house.
No. No, I'm not.
No. Not quite alone. You'll have your tiger, won't you?
How long will you be gone? Don't turn off the light. Why can't I do it? Mrs. Murphy said, all you have to do is wish. I've wished, and I've wished, and I've wished. Oh, how I've wished. I wish that you were here.
In cases of unexplained death, an autopsy is usually automatic. Miss Cartwright's autopsy revealed no evidence whatsoever of any physical abnormality. Consequently, the inquest decided that she had died of heart failure. Pamela's story, of course, was not believed for a second. The fantasy of a child, they decided. Then what did so shock Miss Cartwright that caused her perfectly healthy heart to suddenly stop beating? Well, the students of parapsychology will point out that there are numerous reports of this type of psychic phenomenon. But to be more specific, one happened in London in 1871 and was investigated by Charles Dickens. A woman named Catherine King willed a charlady named Mary Guppy to appear in nightdress and bedroom slippers in front of a dozen startled witnesses. Not the least of which was Mrs. Guppy herself, who a few seconds before had been sleeping peacefully before her fire, many, many miles away. Impossible? Certainly. But 12 sensible people swore out affidavits that it had happened. 13, including Mrs. Guppy. Impossible. Now, in the vastness of this universe, which we have barely begun to probe, who's to say that anything is impossible? I mean, who's to really know?
Okay, well, this next episode stars Peter Wyngarde, an iconic actor who people mostly know from Department S, but many other things, including the weird torturer guy in Flash Gordon, the movie. The visuals aren't great on this one, I'm afraid, but that's all we have.
A great deal more is involved here than an artist painting a portrait. A great deal more. The world of the psychic coexists with the physical world, sharing every instant of time, every speck of space. But what a very uneasy coexistence. For always the psychic seems to be like some wild thing, always straining at its own dimensions, always threatening to explode into the other world, the physical world. And sometimes it does.
I suppose I forgot to mention it. My mother was painted by Sarge. You've heard of him, I suppose. John Singer, Sarge. Everybody was painted by him in the old days. Then, of course, there was Whistler. I probably shouldn't confess it, but I saw Whistler once, when I was a very little girl, of course. Then, of course, there was Mr. Augustus John. Do you know Mr. Augustus John? He painted people like actresses and writers and those kind of people. Some of the aristocracy, too. Does it worry you if I talk like this? I mean, does it change my face or anything like that? Tell me, how is Jill? Oh, come now. Everybody knows the dashing young artist from Paris is going to marry Jill Barrington, who I've been in all the gossip columns. Jill is a lovely creature, isn't she? Her mother and I were at school together. I married an army officer. Very little to get along on. But Fresh and I all the same. Speaking of money, your dealer friend, old Heathcote, asks a lot for your portraits, doesn't he? Still, I suppose you're worth it. Anyone who paints General de Gaulle. All the same, I wonder why Henry insisted I should be painted like this. He gave me these pearls. Oh, sorry. I moved. Henry loves pearls. It's our 25th anniversary, you know. Perhaps he wanted to immortalize the pearl. Oh, well. No, I've suddenly noticed something very odd about you. You've never looked at me once. Not once. All the time I've been sitting here. I thought artists were supposed to stare holes through their subjects. Or are you doing this from memory? I'm much. Don't mind my saying so, you haven't exactly caught me. Am I supposed to be that wretched creature peering over her shoulder? You can paint this young lady in her own time, not in mine. Did you hear me? What in heaven's name is wrong with you? Are you ill? Shall I call a doctor? Sir Henry always said that artists were mad, and I used to think that he was being reactionary.
I thought you were painting Dinah Metcalf. Why didn't you phone?
Forgot. Sorry.
Darling. Look, it's only 6 days to the wedding. You insisted on it being May the 7th, and we really must make up our minds where we're going. Anyway, you need a holiday. You've been working far too hard. You look tired. The travel agents insist that we make up our mind.
May the 7th.
Yes, May the 7th. Well, where are we going to go?
I don't know.
Why don't you care?
Oh, there's the,
Paul? Paul, do you love me? Who is she?
What?
You don't think I'm that stupid, do you? I've known for 2 weeks. Is that she? Is that my rival? Who is she?
I don't know. I can't tell you anything. I simply don't know.
Paul, will you stop treating me like a child? Well, now your taste. I think she's lovely.
Jill.
If you don't mind, I'm going. I'm going to leave you here with her.
I've never seen it before in my life.
I've represented artists, man and boy, for 32 years. I've learned to expect everything from you eccentric fellows, but you, my dear Paul, are quite different. If there's some woman you can't get out of your system, say so. That's an old story, I understand. Please try and remember that I have an investment in you. I can make you rich and famous. But I can't do anything if you keep on insulting my clients. Now pull yourself together. How's everything going with Lady Diana? Have you been listening to what I've been saying? I hope you have.
Can I come in?
Yes, come in.
I've been walking for hours.
Why? I should have thought that you'd be relieved that I was being so civilized about it.
I've never seen that girl in my life before, Jill, I swear it.
Well, duh.
Help me. I'm afraid.
I just don't understand.
I've been commissioned to do 3 different portraits. Each one has ended as that girl. It's as though she were trying to possess me. I can't draw anything without that girl's face staring at me.
Paul, I'm going to call the doctor.
No,
What are we going to do?
nothing.
Paul, you're ill.
It's 6 days before the wedding. We've got to decide where we're going to go. And phone that agency. And where's it going to be? Paris? Berlin? Venice?
If I call Jeffrey.
Venice. I wonder if you'd like Venice. Darling, I'm overworked. Overtired. I just need to get away. So where's it going to be?
Where you like.
Somewhere far away. By the sea. I'm glad we bought that little house. It's the prettiest in the whole of Cornwall, isn't it?
You said so yourself.
Oh, what house?
By the sea. I love the sound of the sea.
Paul.
Darling, don't be silly. You mustn't be frightened. The sea gives life. It doesn't take it away. I've got a surprise for you. I've bought a little boat. You'd love it, Claire. And you know what gave me the idea? When I was flying over the channel, and I looked down on all those little fishing boats. They seemed so lazy.
I'm going to call Jeffrey.
Oh, good. Yes, we'll put that travel agency out of its misery. I'll phone you. Oh, where have we decided to go? Of course. Venice.
Yes. His behavior was very odd. He looks quite dreadful. Too bad. Been handling painters all my life. Hated most of them. But I like Paul.
Afraid. You should have heard the things he was talking about. He really thought I was somebody else.
Why wouldn't he see a doctor?
The only doctor that can help him is a psychiatrist. And he's afraid. He won't admit it, but he's afraid he's losing his mind.
Got it. Got a plan. Of course, if it doesn't work out, we'll both be in trouble. It might be dangerous. It'll be worth the risk. Still working in the dark. Have you given up answering your phone? Been trying to reach you for hours. Well, this is Horace Stapleton. I'm glad to know. As museum art bioscope, Stapleton is mildly intelligent. More than I can say for the rest of the breed. Anyway, he knows your work, likes it. Might even get you hung in Detroit or Cleveland. Are you going to let us stand here? Well, do sit down. Mr. Stapleton would like to talk to you.
I'm afraid we came at a bad time for you. But your dealer friend here insisted. You see, I'm leaving London tomorrow. But if some other time would suit you... Well, may I look? Yes. This is very interesting. What's that thing in the background? Some sort of symbolism? Yes, I'm most interested.
What do you make of him?
It's difficult to say. I've only spoken to him for a moment. Your friend is obviously disturbed. Perhaps deeply disturbed. I think it might be a good idea if he could be persuaded to come into my nursing home for a while. Under observation. This is odd, isn't it?
Just a bit of place?
Yes, but why knot it like a rope?
How should I know?
Like a garrote.
A what?
It's an instrument of death by strangulation. Sometimes a rope, sometimes a wire. And look at this gargoyle. It's sometimes a symbol.
Of what?
Of evil. If you want a quick, possibly wrong opinion, I'd say he's invented this woman against whom he expresses such violence, so that he won't have to reveal to himself the identity of the real person.
The real person?
His fiancée. But why? So we've got to find out. Mr. Rowland. Mr. Rowland.
Turn to the right.
Where are we going?
Keep straight on. Cornwall. I'll tell you the way.
John.
Her heart's stronger now. She'll be recovering consciousness in a moment or two. It's a good thing you called me right away. Poor old Claire. Her dear soul's a complete recluse. She never leaves her cottage from one year to the next. I don't know how she stays alive. Been in mourning for 40 years, you might say. It happened during my father's time, in 1916, the second year of the First War. The young chap she was to marry was killed before the wedding. They just bought this house as their honeymoon cottage. Poor Claire, she moved in alone and has never left. Rather kept the place as a shrine, as you can see. If you're interested, there's something else over there, the lace scarf on the frame. It's an old local custom. The groom gives the bride-to-be a lace scarf with 7 knots in it 7 days before the wedding. The bride unties a knot a day. There are 2 knots. He was killed 2 days before. Oh, she's coming round now. That's it. That's fine, my dear.
The little old lady from the tiny seacoast village passed away some years ago, and she lies buried at last in a small churchyard next to her beloved Jean, dead since 1916. How to explain the inexplicable experience of Paul Roland, his journey into a life that he had apparently lived before? Well, there are millions of people all over the world who will tell you that the explanation is to them quite obvious. Reincarnation. That is the belief that at the instant of death, another is born with the same soul. A single flame passed from torch to torch throughout eternity. Now, perhaps there are others who will offer quite different psychic explanations. But one thing we know for certain, that such phenomena have been reported throughout the ages, many, many times. One of the most celebrated persons to encounter physical evidence of his own reincarnation was the 19th century poet Gabriel Rossetti. For there exists today, indeed, an absolute likeness of Rossetti and the woman he loved, painted some 300 years before the poet's birth. Qui sait? Quien sabe? Who knows?
Okay, guys, this is it. The final episode. Sadly, the visuals are shite again, but you might recognize a couple of people in this one. One is John Newland, who is young in this one, but you'll recognize him as the old guy, Walter, in Crocodile Dundee and Crocodile Dundee 2. And the other guy is Anton Rogers, who Brits probably mostly remember from Fresh Fields and French Fields. So here we go, guys, for the final time.
What you're about to see is a matter of human record. You may believe it or not. But the real people who lived this story, they believe it. They know. They took that one step beyond.
Henry! Henry! Oh, there you are. Oh, and you're going to be... What's the matter? You're not feeling well?
Oh, I'm all right. I'm just not hungry, that's all.
How are you going to live if you don't eat?
Well, I guess I'm a little unsettled. You know, guys got to get used to working nights.
You should have kept on as a reporter. You were good at that.
I'll be all right just once I can learn to sleep in the daytime.
Look, you ought to see a doctor. Look at Henry. You're looking pretty bad.
I'm all right, Leo. Hey, where's the fire?
Sorry, Mr. Soames, I have to get a baking order for Uncle Leo. Can I come and see you on Sunday? I finished those books you lent me.
Sure, Danny, sure.
It's too bad. Since Mr. Soames has been working late, I don't see much of him.
These zigzagging lines, for those who can interpret such charts or graphs, indicate 4 violent disturbances somewhere on the face of this earth. Now, such a seismographic chart isn't usually found in a newspaper editor's office. But this isn't a day for the usual. The night editor of this paper, the Boston Star, is named Henry Soames. He's a lonely man, quiet and ambitious. And yet, during the next 16 hours, Soames will make newspaper history. For what will happen in the quiet of his office between 5:30 and 6:30 on this August morning of 1883, Soames will never understand. Nor will any of us.
Oh, Mr. Kinsman. Yeah, what is it, Jake? We've got a really hot one here. Huh? So where did you get this? Just came in from Soames.
Man, I'll say it's hot. You already put the paper to bed, didn't we?
Yeah, but it's your decision.
We can't go on the streets without this. Every newspaper in the country will be carrying it. Hold the edition, print it.
All right. Tell Tony to hold the front page, all right? Heading and subheading across 6.
Hello, would you please get me
Set
my
it in
father?
great primer. We haven't used that since the Civil War.
Yes, no, Mr. Kinsman Sr., he edits the paper, remember? Mr. Kinsman.
And hurry. You in there, Soames? You died or something? Soames!
All right.
What's the big idea, huh? Where have you been? What do you want to come sneaking home for at a time like this?
Mr. Kinsman?
You're a character. You really are a character. Nobody got it. Nobody else got the story. Sure. The whole of Boston is reading the Star. We can't sell enough papers. And you, Soames, Henry, you were the only night editor in the East who picked it up. Oh, sure, they'll be running it in Frisco and L.A., but as far as we've checked, nobody this side of Chicago, but nobody. You want to look at the headline, huh? Jake did a great job, you know. Oh, go on, look at it.
Krakatoa, an island in the Dutch East Indies, was destroyed by a volcanic eruption late yesterday afternoon. 4 gigantic explosions blasted the island and...
Krakatoa, that's a name nobody will ever forget. The biggest explosion of all time. A mountain blown 10 miles into the air. Huh. A dust cloud covering half the Indian Ocean. Say, don't you have some whiskey or something we could celebrate with? And the way you wrote it up.
I wrote it up?
Sure. That was a great bit of journalism, Henry. Oh, by the way, Dad wants to see you over at the office straight away. Straight away. You can sleep for a week after this. Man, you wrote yourself a page of history.
But I didn't write this.
Holmes, congratulations. That was a wonderful job you did. Wonderful. There's only one thing bothers me. Mr. Kinsman. How are we going to keep you? That is, unless the paper could use another editor.
What did you do with the original copy? I've been looking all over for it.
I don't know anything about the copy.
But it came from the wire room, didn't it?
No. Well, at least I don't think it did.
Well, then, just where did you get the story?
I didn't get it, Mr. Kinsman.
Oh, Soames.
I'm telling you the truth. I don't know anything about the story. I've never heard of Krakatoa. A volcano? It's crazy. The whole thing's absolutely crazy.
What on earth are you talking about? Here it is, right on the front page, with your byline.
Would you please listen to me? I didn't write that story. I couldn't have.
And perhaps you'd like to tell us who did.
Well, as a matter of fact, I don't remember much about what happened last night. I was feeling pretty terrible. I handled a lot of routine stuff. And about 5:30, I heard the explosions. 4 great explosions.
We just heard from the wire room.
Yeah?
It's very strange. 9:30 and there's no follow-up to the story. 36,000 people get blown off the face of the earth and no follow-up. Did you check the wire services? They're checking with us, for heaven's sake. So is New York, Philadelphia, and Washington. It's like a madhouse out there. Nobody heard of Krakatoa until the Star came on the streets this morning. The story wasn't transmitted by any of the telegraph services. They say it was the quietest night for months.
You say you heard 4 explosions?
Yes.
10, 15,000 miles away in the Dutch East Indies?
They're in my head. I don't know. Whole building seemed to shake, and then Everything went blank. I came to in my room just now.
4 gigantic explosions blasted the island and its 2,600-foot mountain off the face of the globe.
Kinsman? Are you sure? All right. None of the West Coast papers is carrying the story either. Nobody but us. Kill the story. Get out of everyone you can. Kill it. I want you out of this building in 5 minutes. You'll never work on another paper as long as you live. I'll see to that.
Why don't you do yourself a favor, Soames? Why don't you go throw yourself in the bay?
Who is it?
It's me. They're talking about you downstairs. Said you gone local. You going away because of what people are saying.
Oh, Danny, I've been in Boston a long time. Oh, writer's got to move around, learn how the world lives.
Yeah, that's what I'd like to do. Can I have just one more look at that book? The one with the ships in it.
Sure can. Here, you can keep it.
Really?
And all the other things I leave behind that I haven't got room for.
Thanks, Mr. Soames. I talked to a man down at the harbour the other day. He took me aboard a brig.
Now, you know what I told you about talking to people down there? You keep away from that waterfront, do you hear?
This guy was all right. He showed me the compass. It was just like he told me. The true north and the magnetic north. He said there were lots of places in the world hadn't been discovered yet.
Yeah. There's a whole lot we don't know about, Danny.
Yeah, I guess. Where's Krakatoa? Can I look for it on the atlas? There's an awful lot of the Dutch East Indies. You said in the paper between Java and, what was it? Sumatra?
No, Danny.
Yes, the Sunda Strait.
No.
Here it is, Krakatoa.
Oh, it couldn't have happened. Whole island blown up the face of the earth. It just couldn't have happened. Danny. Danny, I'm not a great reporter. I'm a fake. Danny, I did a terrible thing today. I wrote that story. Sure, I wrote that story, but it's not true. None of it. It didn't happen.
Our seismograph picked up these shock waves late yesterday afternoon, Mr. Kinsman. They're very weak and diffracted by the Earth's core.
Yeah, but they could have come from the neighborhood of the Dutch East Indies. If you look, Frank, you'll see there are 4 distinct and distant shocks.
Subterranean explosions of the most colossal force. We were trying to figure it out when I picked up your newspaper an hour ago, and I'm still trying to figure it out. The eruption you describe here fits exactly with the characteristics of the wave motion we've recorded. In fact, this kind of upheaval is about the only thing that would explain such a wave pattern. From a scientific point of view, your report would seem to be absolutely accurate. Reads like a piece of first-hand observation, an eyewitness account. The eruption took place late yesterday afternoon. The epicenter is 13,000 miles from here. So before I go completely out of my mind, perhaps one of you gentlemen will kindly explain how you got this information.
I don't know that there's very much I can say, except that we would appear to be fortunate. I think extremely fortunate, in having on our staff an exceptionally gifted night news editor.
My husband, tell me! I know he's alive. Tell me!
My wife, Mom, was
Tell me!
You'll all have a chance.
please get those people out of the building? You know I can't stand it.
Bear with it, my friend. They're all readers of the Star. Brand new readers. Say, have you caught the noon edition? Soames before medical experts. Miracle man of journalism visits Washington. How does it feel to be famous? Famous, Henry. You've got a very nice office here. Very nice. Oh, by the way, don't forget that lecture tonight at 8:30 at the National Institute.
What am I going to say?
Oh, you know, the usual. How I did it.
But I didn't do it.
Hello? Oh, yes, sir. Would you hold on just a moment, sir? It's Mr. Vermees. He wants to know whether he should buy or sell with Northern Consolidated.
I don't know.
Well, you did pretty well last time. You made $25,000.
I don't know. It was just luck. I don't know.
Mr. Vermees is our principal shareholder. Buy or sell?
Sell.
Hello, sir? Mr. Soames says he thinks you should sell, sir. Yes, sir, yes. The entire holding. All of it. Eh, Henry?
We have sell, sir.
Yes, definitely, sir. He thinks you're mad.
Hello, Henry. Is the column ready for tomorrow?
Yes, I think so.
You want to hear it?
You, me, all of us. We're looking for miracles, for some signs from the sky. We all want to believe they're better than they seem.
But we're afraid.
The biggest shareholder on the stock market is small and afraid before the enormity of chance.
Krakatoa?
The stock market. A dust cloud that rises 8 miles high, that covers 400 square miles, that covers all men with a dread of some ultimate calamity. For this we tremble. We look for seers, for prophecies, for consolation, for the extra buck. No. There's no short or easy answer. We're simply men. The end product of a staggering infinity of possibilities. We can blow ourselves to kingdom come, or we can receive weird, incredible visions. We carry the wonder of ourselves in us as we carry our own mortality. This blind, stumbling instrument is a man. There, how's that sound? Don't you understand? I didn't do anything. Something happened to me. I'm not a god or a prophet. I'm a very ordinary reporter. And I'm going to stop being your carnival freak.
I know my husband.
If it's money, I'll give you whatever you want.
Please help me.
Mr. Soames! Mr. Soames, I knew you'd come to help me. Where's Danny? Where's my boy?
Danny, he went off this morning and didn't come back. The police have been searching for him all afternoon. You know that boy in ships. That's where he is, on his ship.
You were his friend. He loved you. You were like a father to him.
He'll be all right, I'm sure of it.
You went on some ship. What one? Tell me, what one?
You're different from us. You can see things. Tell us, where's Danny?
I don't know. I don't know.
So what did you come back here for? What good are you if you can't find Danny? You done it before. Go on. Do whatever you do.
No use. Is this your boy? Probably. Hang on a minute, Harry, will you? Clark? Hmm? You know who's here? I haven't time for games, Jake. Who? You remember Henry Soames? Soames? This paper will never forget him. Yeah. Harry? Okay. Okay, well, I'll talk to you later. Soames? Still asleep, huh? Hello, Henry.
Sir.
Well, must be 20 years. What you been doing with yourself all this time, huh?
Oh, I've been up and down, all around. I've been everywhere. And, I think I was once a Bostonian.
Well, welcome back.
Thank you, sir.
Soames? Soames! Soames! Here, Soames, look at this. While attending a reception in Buffalo yesterday, President McKinley was shot at by an assassin. 2 bullets were fired, fatally wounding the president. Well, get a phone line to Buffalo then, quick.
While attending a reception in Buffalo yesterday, President McKinley was shot at by an assassin. 2 bullets were fired, fatally wounding the president. Now, this is the one part of Soames' story which cannot be verified. Did he return to Boston and in the news editor's room predict the assassination of President McKinley? This is legend. But the rest is not. Soames did indeed, in a Boston newspaper, report the explosion of Krakatoa 12 hours after it happened, which was many hours before the news could have reached the American continent by any human agency. What was Soames? A prophet? A freak of nature? Or just an ordinary man who, by some cosmic coincidence, performed a miracle? For that which is inexplicable, isn't it?
That's us, Guy. That's the lot. That's the end. We've finally made it. Okay. Thank you. Sincerely thanks to everyone who stayed with me over these weekends. And I'll let you know when these are going to go up on the other channel. I'm going to put all these lives up on this one. If you haven't seen the Sacred Mushroom episode that's up there already. And if I decide to do Next Step Beyond, the series from the 70s, it will go up there as well. All right. Thanks a lot. That's it. That's a wrap. And I will see you guys on other lives very, very soon. Hopefully, I've got some good ideas coming up. So hopefully we can get some good lives going. Thanks a lot. And see you guys later.
Yes, I can hear you, Clem Fandango.
Well, duh.
That's what she said.
Mitch! Don't miss them about.
Oh! Ma'am, are you a whore?